Hey, everybody, and welcome back for another deep dive.
This time, we're going to be doing something a little different.
Okay.
We're diving deep into a single phrase,
All right.
and it's a phrase that you've definitely heard before, no matter who you are.
And what your background is with computers or technology or anything.
Right.
And that phrase is "Hello World."
Hello, world. Yeah.
So, I know I've seen this phrase a million times, and
Yeah.
I just kind of took it for granted.
I never really thought about it too hard. Like, why is it hello, world?
Yeah.
Why do we use this phrase?
Well, it's interesting because
Yeah.
it's so simple, but it's very significant in the world of programming.
Okay.
And I like to think of it's kind of like the first word that you utter when you're learning a new language.
Oh.
You know, it's like the most basic building block of communication.
So this is like the like when you learn a new spoken language, this is
Yeah,
your first word in the new language of computer programming?
exactly. Yeah, it's the very first program that most beginners learn to write
Okay.
when they're starting to learn how to code.
So it's like a rite of passage?
It is, yeah. It's kind
Yeah.
of like a symbolic entry point into this world
Wow.
of coding.
And so why hello world? Like why
Right.
what is it about that phrase?
Well, on a very practical level, it's a simple program that teaches you the most basic syntax and structure
Oh, okay.
of a programming language. So, it shows you how to write code that the computer can understand
Yeah.
and execute,
Yeah.
and it produces a visible output, right? You write the code,
Right.
you run it, and then you see the words "Hello World" displayed on your screen.
Oh, so that's how you know that you actually did
Right.
it.
Yeah, it's like a confirmation that, okay, the basic setup is working.
Right.
I can communicate with the computer.
Yeah.
Now I can start to build from here.
So like when you're
Uh,
building like a Lego set or something,
yeah.
you got to make sure that the first couple pieces fit together. Exactly.
And then from there, you can actually build something.
Yeah, it's like laying the foundation
Right.
before you can erect the skyscraper.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
But it's interesting because Hello World, it's more than just a first program.
Okay.
It has this rich history that goes back to the early days of programming.
Really? So this isn't like a new thing? This has been around
No, it's not a new thing at all.
for a while.
It actually first appeared in a 1972 Bell Laboratories internal memorandum,
Wow.
and then it gained wider recognition in the 1978 book The C Programming Language, which is considered a classic in the field.
So this phrase "Hello World"
Yeah.
has been around for decades now.
Yeah, it's been around for a long time, and it's interesting how its use has evolved over time.
Okay.
It started as a way to test basic functionality,
Mm-hmm.
but it's become this symbol of the power and accessibility of coding.
So how did that happen? Like, how did it go from just this
Right.
kind of boring technical test
Yeah.
to a powerful symbol? Well, as more and more people started learning to code, "Hello World" became this shared experience.
Okay.
It's kind of an initiation into the world of programming.
Right.
You know,
Right.
so you could be in any country speaking any language,
Yeah.
but you'd start your coding journey with "Hello World."
Oh, wow.
And that sense of community and shared experience, I think,
Yeah.
really helped to fuel the idea that anyone can learn to code.
Yeah. I never thought about it that way.
You know,
That's really cool.
writing "Hello World" is like opening a door to a world of possibilities.
Yeah.
It's a reminder that anyone can learn to build something new,
Mm-hmm.
to create something that didn't exist before.
And it all starts with those two simple words, hello world.
Exactly.
I'm kind of blown away.
I never really thought about how much,
Mm.
depth and history and meaning there was packed into such a simple phrase.
Yeah, it's a great example of how even the simplest things can have these hidden depth.
Right.
And, it's a reminder that you don't need to be an expert to start creating.
So I'll leave you with this thought.
Okay.
What are the "Hello World" moments in your own life?
Oh.
What seemingly simple things hold the potential to unlock something bigger, to lead you down a path of discovery and learning?
That's a great question.
I'm going to have to think about that one.
All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to another deep dive.
See you next time.